Hi, welcome to The Lonely Dragon. I'm Joanna Gaskell.
And I'm Edwin Perez. And today here we're with Dayleigh Nelson, local actor, writer, filmmaker.
I suppose I do some of those things.
All right.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm here for a reason. So.
Well, I hope so.
It's not the time to be bashful, be like, well, you know, I have a day job, and it goes pretty good.
So you're involved in a couple of projects, but you're here specifically to talk about?
Motion radio, and what we're doing through that, which is we've kind of trying to up the ante, so we're doing a short Pine Pinchers, which is then the step to a feature next year. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's just talk about the short first. And
okay.
if we can, execute that, pull it off, then, maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll talk about other stuff.
Cool. Awesome. Go.
Yeah. It's basically the story of two grave robbers, and in the modern day, in this city, and what they do in their shenanigans, and their undertakings, and so forth. I've already used that joke in the pitch video, but it was organic then. But it's basically them just going around, digging up graves, taking what treasures they can from it, and, some of the nicer cemeteries, they have to tip night watchmen who just stomp around in Doc Martens trying to be, hit guys with flashlights and things like that. So basically they're just kind of trickling downhill some of the money to, give the fiancé an engagement ring from a corpse. Things like this, pay mortgages.
Wow.
But, they have morals. They have morals. They don't touch the bodies. They don't sell organs, because that would be wrong. But stealing treasures and keepsakes and memorabilia, that's totally fine.
Now, who do you play?
I play the younger protege grave robber who's now wanting to retire because basically I'm getting engaged. I'm moving in with someone with her corpse ring. And so basically I'm kind of getting out of the picture, and then the older, more grizzled character's like, wants to keep me around, so he's hired this camera crew for the last hurrah.
Cool.
Yeah. And now you ran an Indiegogo for this, right?
We ran an Indiegogo for this and asked for just a small little amount of money, and just sat there being scared, wondering what would happen, and flipping to your Indiegogo pages and your Kickstarter and being like, oh my God, I hate these people so much. They're amazing. But yeah, it worked out. We made our target. I mean, Bank of Mom and Dad might have put in the last couple dollars, but it worked out.
It's indie filmmaking.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And it was just good seeing the people in your life, especially if people you haven't talked to for a while, like from back home or from high school, who are like, I would like to see that. And I've actually been watching your nonsense, and here's my money. I'm like, you worked hard on that money. You're going to throw it away on us? Well, then we have to do a good job. So
Awesome. So where can we check you out?
you can check me out right now, and then on the internet probably makes the most sense. On YouTube, Motion Radio. If you can't find it, type in my long weird name, because that's a little easier, I suppose. We went with a name that was interesting. We made it years ago, and we're still not at the highest ranking for our own title, so that's a bit of an issue we're working on. Sooner or later we'll
Slow and
get there.
steady.
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
And if you guys ever want some shenanigans on camera, the rest of our shoots basically are that. I mean, we do work harder. We get the F3 out. We actually pay for insurance and do some better stuff, but for the most part, we're playing around with DSLR. Don't even learn the lines in the scripts that Hunter and I write. We don't even learn our own lines. We're like, couldn't be bothered. And we do that, and we're always looking for more people working in Vancouver who care about the craft to come and play around with us on camera.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And those people out there who may recognize Dayleigh, he actually showed up in one of our random encounters in first season. He was Valken the Rogue.
And will he return?
Well,
Dun, dun,
I hear
dun.
actually that he may be showing up in the webcomic soon.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Yeah, but this is what I hear. So yeah.
There you
Keep
go.
on that.
Actually,
Thank you
you know
guys
what?
for-
I was digging
Cool.
around in some of the old costumes, and I pulled up this sheet, and it just had it was covered in fake blood.
Bloody hands.
Yeah, bloody hands.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah. Oh, that was Valken's
That was
costume.
Valken's costume.
It became Valken's costume.
Yes.
I stole it after I murdered someone, so...
Yeah, Richard the
Richard
Righteous,
Powell,
I
yeah.
believe.
There's a recurring theme in my projects with me stealing clothing from dead people. I gotta really look inward and see what's going on here.
If it works, stick with it.
Yeah, really.
So if you guys are into grave robbing and watching me steal things that belong to dead people, please, by all means, support our projects.
Awesome.
That's about it.
Great. Well, thank you for being here.
Thanks for... We can shake hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And
Yeah,
thank
thanks
you
for
guys. Yeah.
See you next time on The Lonely Dragon.